Politics tonight. The incumbent Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick made a stop at the airport today to officially kick off his re-election campaign. Patrick, a conservative Republican, saying he has worked with Governor Greg Abbott to expand the Texas economy and help create new jobs. Patrick also stressing what he says are his pro-education policies.
Teachers deserve a raise. Today, we spend nearly $60 billion a year on education in Texas, but only about 32% of that are going to teacher salaries. So as we proposed last special session, and we'll do again, we're going to see that every teacher in Texas gets an average of a $10,000 raise in this session, because they are the most important asset in our education system.
Patrick, the Republican candidate, facing off against the Democratic candidate Mike Collier this November. Patrick also made stops today in Waco and Beaumont.